Hello, welcome to Roulette Raceway 3. This is a round 3 matchup between Yannini and Pigiero. The first map is chosen by RNG as per the rules of Roulette Raceway 3, and it is Ambrose Island. The spin is arriving in 15 seconds, and let's see if Pigiero is online. He is not. Oh, um, Pigiero is still not live, so I'm pretty sure it will be respawned at this point. Um, and there he is. Welcome in, everyone. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Roulette Raceway 3, this is a tournament based off the custom Hitman Roulette game mode. In this tournament, two players race in real time to be the first to complete a Hitman Roulette spin with a 5-star Silent Assassin rating. Each map is worth 2 points, and this is a first to 6 match. The catch? The loser gets to choose the next map in real time. So sit back, relax, and watch the players as they race to the finish line. The new spin will be arriving in about 50 seconds. The spin is in. There is no time limit. Um, but it is Old Axe Engineer with no target pacification for Noel Crest, and Consumed Poison as the pirate for Akka. Alright, confirmation that this is the real spin has arrived. This match, this map will happen until 11:33 a.m. Eastern Time or 17:33 in Central European Time. races on as we see both players start their map from Central Hub start, get the null seeker off supposedly, or actually Pigiero is going in as the metal worker first. I am. Alright. Is this any better? Or
I don't believe it. It's you.
Friend of yours, 47?
Something's going down, I think.
try that. Yannini now is heading
Over here.
across the beach towards the engineer that is stranded by the boat. The turned over canoe over here gets the chaos successfully. Pigiero is working on something else at the moment, dragging a pirate to the crate in the room with the cages. Pirate does find that gun laying there, very specifically. Yannini is now taking the engineer disguise and heading towards,
It's me.
I'm
I
guessing,
think I can
the
run
old
this.
axe right there. Is going to put
We'd
the
holler.
old axe in the briefcase as it is illegal to carry out in the open.
Bud? Get a load of that moon tonight.
Pigiero now luring engineer into this place and dumping him out the window. So, it's very interesting to see both players take a different approach to the spin, and Noel has no target pacification. Does kind of complicate this from a normal Ambrose spin, as
Hey,
you would
nice night, isn't it?
typically isolate him in this room, but it does not matter for Yannini
That's Crest.
as he does
Yeah.
get the no kill off with the right disguise, the right weapon, and without KOing him.
And our friend suggested you would be in a good position to take that.
Pigiero, meanwhile, is still working on getting the consume poison kill set up, supposedly.
We do start from the ground
Takes a little
floor.
pause to
What's
check
next?
it maps.
Son of a bitch.
But throwing the durian at the head of the pirate does cause Yannini to get red guns, is an illegal action, unfortunately. You do see a restart here.
Do I have to tell you?
Pigiero is now poisoning the glass that I'm assuming Akka will drink out of. And
Don't skip dinner, or I'll know.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're referring to be honest, entirely honest with you. Pigiero is now heading towards the old axe from the pirate camp. Does already have an engineer disguise stored away as well, so all he has to do is wait for Akka to drink, and then he can change. Meaning, back in the engineer disguise, heading towards the old axe once again, seems to be taking the same approach as last time.
Keep your
Do
eyes
wonder
on the
what
boy
he
soldiers set
plans
up
to do
somewhere.
differently for the durian throw instead this time. uh, utility. There it does say no time limit, but our admin Scruffy has confirmed that the map is being run until 33 past the hour.
Yeah, it was so weird. This guy's crouching in there, right? Behind one of the pillars.
Yannini goes to poison a different glass actually as the engineer. This is different to his first strategy. Meanwhile, Pigiero is still waiting on Akka to drink while he waits for
That's
Noah
stress.
to get into place. Meanwhile, Yannini does get the kill off of Noah for the second time and heads back to deal with Akka.
Got some weird ass noises coming from somewhere around here. I'm gonna go see what's up. I'll be in touch.
Pigiero kind of at a standstill moment here, can't really do anything until Akka drinks that glass, as he does want to be in the right disguise at the time of the poisoning, but it doesn't look like Akka is anywhere close to drinking the glass to be poisoned. As for Yannini, he does have the
Oh
brick
shit.
and the key in turn with the pirate disguise. So now all that's left is to detonate,
Aka's out of the
as
way.
Akka is eliminated via consumed poison.
And that's that.
He does get the data or satellite destroyed, and he does exit. So this should be a first map to Yannini. So the next map will be chosen by Pigiero. Aardvark, so the bomb throw that Yannini performed, it lands at a specific place where the guards will see it and then take it into a stash spot right beside the satellite. So once it's at that place, you can detonate it and the satellite is in its vicinity and will destroy it. Pigiero has chosen Dartmoor as map 2. So for those of you just joining us, this is Roulette Raceway 3, a Hitman Roulette competition where two players race in real time to be the first to complete a Hitman Roulette spin with 5-star SA rating. Yannini took the first map, and because of the twist on this game mode, Pigiero has selected the second map, which is Dartmoor. Thank you, Scruffy. Now, Pigiero has had ample practice on Dartmoor today, playing it 2 times in the same spin in Crazy for
That is
Daisy's
Shanice
Wacky
Whitaker,
Roulette earlier
famous
today.
private investigator,
So we will
hired
see
by
if
Madame
that
Carlyle this morning.
practice
I'm
from
curious
earlier
why you
today
stayed.
does have any effect on how well
Maybe
he
you could
does
do some
in this
detecting
match.
yourself, 47. That's a token for a vault in the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. You need a pair. and you gain access, no questions asked. I bet that's where Madam Carlyle keeps a copy of the Edwards file.
You have spin arriving in just under 30 seconds.
Good job, 47. You now have both tokens needed for us to get the file on Arthur Edwards from the London vault. Time to take care of Alexa Carlyle.
I agree, an upstairs spin would be quite nice to see. Spin is arriving just about now, and we do have consumed poison as lawyer for Alexa Carlyle, so we will see an upstairs spin. Pigiero is already loading in, and he shortly follows. Yannini takes the mansion staff start as Pigiero opts for the fast forward from the
A safe in Madame Carlyle's
garden.
office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
Pigiero now successfully grabs the mansion staff disguise and is going to head for the 2 coins approach, it seems like. Except the butler isn't there. Did he go for the normal start and or not the normal, the
That's a token for a vault
unfast
in the
forwarded?
Milton
It looks like
Fitzpatrick London Bank. You need a pair, and you gain access,
Yannini
no
is
questions asked.
heading
I bet that's where
upstairs,
Madame Carlyle
grabs
keeps a
the
copy of the Edwards file.
briefcase.
Who
Hey,
carries
don't
the
you
other
have
one?
some doilies to dust? What?
What was that?
Pigiero does grab the second token.
Good job, 47. You now have both tokens needed for us to get the file on Arthur Edwards from the London vault. Time to take care of Alexa Carlyle.
Yannini is now vaulting over the balcony towards Zachary Carlyle's bedroom. Not sure I can say what exactly his plan is here, but he is definitely cooking something. Pigiero now climbs the pipe to get up to the 3rd floor where the glass that Alexa would drink from is located at, except across the hall. Does have to be careful here to not get spotted by Alexa, as she is an enforcer to his current disguise.
That's a
Does
token
get
for a
into
vault
the
in the Milton
room successfully,
Fitzpatrick
but
London Bank.
we'll
You need
see
a pair, and you
how
gain
he
access, no
plans to
questions asked. I bet that's where Madame
get
Carlyle keeps a copy of the Edwards
the
file.
glass poison. Ooh, and he is spotted
Who carries
after
the
a
other one, I wonder?
big round of whooshes. Yannini
Good job, 47. You now have
now
both
has the
tokens
case
needed
file
for us to get the
and does
file
have
on
the
Arthur
glass
Edwards from the
already
London
poisoned.
vault. Time to take
Just
care of
looks to
Alexa
exit.
Carlyle.
And this should be a very clean exit from Yannini. First run, great try from Pigiero. Just wasn't fast enough. And the kill is done. And just like that, he's out. No. Considering this is a consumed poison spin, I do not believe this is going to be photo finish material, but great gameplay from both players so far. It just comes down to a matter of speed. But Yannini does take map 2 to put him up 4-0. So now Pigiero has one more map pick. Welcome to Big Machete. The first map was Ambrose, which Yannini took, and then Pigiero selected Dartmoor. Pigiero has selected Mendoza as map 3. Now, you will see Pigiero attempt some
Calls for a
practice
cleanse.
strategies here while we wait for the spin to arrive. Practicing the gum isolation for tomorrow. Let me know in the chat what spin you would like to see for Mendoza.
You are going to have to move away. This area is getting faster. Vamos.
Oh?
You gotta help me now. This is close.
Yes, a suit spin would be great. Almost, almost removes waiter start from play entirely. I'm thinking suit. Hmm. Suit lawyer would be an interesting spin. I feel like. Shitty suit, absolutely. Pigiero, the Sommelier. We will find out what the spin is in just about 10 seconds. Good luck to both plays, and we're now on a green flag as the spin has arrived. It is Don Archibald Yates, Fiberwire, as the sommelier. Scruffy, you didn't rig it, right? And a garden fork for Tamara as suit. Incredible spin. We will see a waiter start from Pigiero, but we do see a vineyard start, supposedly
Let me get a glass of
from
water.
Don't
Yannini,
make me stop.
or never mind. Pigiero is using the gum isolation to get tomorrow, as Yannini is still working on a plan, it looks like. Pigiero is now working on the sommelier disguise grab, but Yannini does end up going for the vineyard ISO, or the vineyard start. My bad, I was reading chat and talking at the same time. um, can't say I'm too familiar with the strategy for vineyard start, but I do know that it does involve the phone to lure Tamara down to the
Controlled by
bottom
Yannini
level,
system.
so,
State of the art equipment.
which is a great
Yo,
plan
what's up?
by Yannini. Garden Fork is located somewhere in the Grapevine area, and the suit right, almost right there too. Pigiero is working on KOing the big whoosh for Yannini, but does get away. Pigiero does grab the similar disguise as well. And Yannini is actually using the pump lure to get Don down as well. Now, Pigiero is setting up a interesting trank angle
Huh?
on Don. Oh, Yannini does grab the similar disguise.
En el nombre de Cristo.
I don't think I've ever
Thank you, guys.
seen
I'm sure.
anyone try to get Don the way that Pidgey is, drinking with guards, Don's wife, and just wiring him right there. It does work, does go down. Green guns
Yeah?
at the moment. Meanwhile, Yannini also working on the Don kill, lured him over to the side and does get the fiber wire off. Does need to dump the body before the
Some wine?
guards enter the room to find
Excuse me.
the newly deceased Don. But both players do have the first kill down. Just need the Garden Fork suit for tomorrow. Now, of course, there is a suit on the map in the hallways, so really the only challenge is getting the Garden Fork here, which Pigiero is working on grabbing the suit, does grab it successfully, and has Tamara already ISO'd at the top. All he needs is the Garden Fork, which he also does have. So yeah, Pigiero is definitely in the lead here, but it could very well be a photo finish with where Yannini has Tamara ISO'd at. Pigiero does get the kill off, and now it's just a race to the finish for him. Yannini grabs Tamara in the head with the briefcase, and she is
What's
knocked
up,
out.
yo?
Fortunately, I do believe that it is going to be GG's for Pigiero. Still potential to be a photo finish, but I'm pretty sure Pigiero had more loads.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it.
And
He
with
is
the
cocky,
Tango exit, we do
and
have to
that
wait
will
the
be his
full
downfall.
30-ish
What's the
seconds
plan?
2
before
years.
we can get this
The Cloth
kill
Grove at sunset.
and win
One
verified,
last tango,
unfortunately.
47.
Oh, but that will do it right there. as the sommelier, changing his disguise, runs out and sees Yannini trespassing in the hallway, and that is a guaranteed win for Pigiero. GG's to both players. And we will see Yannini choose the next map, which he has chosen Berlin. Berlin, arguably the best roulette map for a regular roulette rivals game. I wonder if it will be any different for the Raceway. We do have the spin arriving in just under a minute. Yeah, there's not many Berlin spins that differ from the main strategies, but
Wave coin is
I'm
here.
thinking this.
Go,
And
go. Don't let him slip through your fingers.
the spin is in. We do have shotgun technician for 1, scrap sword bartender for 2, loud pistol dealer for 3, DJ falling object for 4, and consumed poison Florida man for 5. Dealer, Florida man, and DJ all in the same spin. This is probably going to be a DJ start with the spin over down to the DJ's booth tech area. Pigiero has already loaded in as the club crew start. Grabs the bartender disguise right away. And climbs up the container. Yannini is now loading in as well as the DJ start.
Strange.
Both players taking a different approach to the spin. Very nice to see.
It's karma, my friend.
Pigiero does get the first target knocked out. Yannini also has his first target knocked out.
Got him. Showtime.
I cannot say that I am too familiar with the names of these targets, but as long as the players know what they're doing. Pigiero is going for the upstairs Bannerlord, which sees him KO Banner right here on the stairwell, and he does get the shotgun kill in the wrong disguise. So we will see a restart there. Meanwhile, Yannini is heading upstairs, is looking to catch, I think, Montgomery on the stairwell now. Montgomery does hear that, but it doesn't matter as the briefcase soon follows. Pigiero working on the same strategy to get the
Davenport here. Nothing to report.
guy on the roof
We don't need to give him an
down.
opportunity to strike. Davenport, come in. Agent Davenport, are you there?
Yannini does already have one kill down, I'm
We're down a man.
pretty
Stay
sure.
focused. He's not playing.
We got him. It's time to move in.
All right. Don't waste
Does
the
change
opportunity.
into the bartender
We don't need our
disguise.
noses bloody today. Agent Banner, report. Are you there?
This time Pigiero does change into this right disguise to get the kill off, and that will count. So now both players have one kill down. And he's also in the bartender disguise, looking to grab the scrap sword now. I did not know you could vault there. But that is definitely a time-saving vault.
As long as we don't accidentally overload the system.
Thanks.
Pigiero in the club security disguise is going to use the dealer trick to get the dealer to run back in here so he can KO him and steal the disguise very simply. Meanwhile, Yannini in the biker disguise, looking to isolate the target that stays in the greenhouse area. And now, for the dealer kill, you do need the loud pistol in. Pidgey does have a silenced pistol. I'm not entirely sure if he has a loud pistol. Pretty sure he doesn't, though. So he is going to need to work on obtaining one of those. And he's now working to grab the keys from the biker so that he can make a quick exit. And Pigiero successfully gets the loud pistol kill done. I have completely lost track of how many kills both have, but they both at least have two. I think Yannini might have
There's
three.
a second agent down. Are you all sleeping out there? We could not have stacked the deck more in our favor and still.
Yannini has one. Thank you, Scruffy. Yannini and the bartender disguise does slide down the pipe to go into Ralph's office from the back end. As he heads towards an isolated target. Pigiero on the other side of the screen is working on obtaining the Florida Man disguise, does get the magic grenade off, and now just has to wait. And there's the banner alert to the downstairs that Yannini has just activated.
Don't waste the opportunity. We don't need our noses bloody today.
We are about 9 minutes into the spin. With 1 more minute passing, the photo finish window will extend from 30 seconds to
Montgomery,
45 seconds.
I need a report. Montgomery. Damn it!
Yannini successfully KOs Banner and almost makes the same mistake that Pidgey did on his first run, but does remember to change into disguise first. And it will now be Yannini's third
Are you there?
kill, which I am more confident in saying now. Pigiero is working on getting the crane to fall. And just like that, falling object kill is done for Pigiero.
Agent Tam?
They are once again
Are you there?
tied in kills, I want to say.
We've lost a third. We're paying for our
Yep.
mistakes with blood. Stop wasting time and end this.
Yannini now in the dealer disguise does need to get a loud pistol if he hasn't already acquired one, which I'm pretty sure he has. And I think... Oh, body found for Yannini. He is red guns currently. I'm not sure if that was from the body found or if that will be a restart, and it will be. Oh no. Yeah, that did look like the dealer's body. Pigiero are now in a 7-minute lead in game time.
Green!
But
Agent Green, are you still there?
Pigiero also only has the consumed left. This could be. This is starting to look like it does have potential to be a reverse sweep if Pigiero gets this kill done and exits before Yannini can catch up. He doesn't have the poison though, and that could be what ultimately decides. There is an agent that carries one, yes. But I have to say, it's one of the ones that was already KO'd, I thought, but maybe not. Yannini once again does start from DJ and heads up to get Montgomery, but he does not get there in time. Montgomery sees him. road, second floor biker. That does sound right. So this will be an extra agent that Pidgey does have to KO if he hasn't already knocked him out.
Wakey, wakey, gentlemen.
But
Good work. Now press the advantage while you still can.
should be no problem. There's a crowbar to get him to come outside. And he once again has an agent isolated in that bathroom and heads for the stairwell to catch Montgomery. Pigiero successfully knocks out Rhodes, leaves the bartender disguised there.
Looks like he just threw us a bone. What the hell?
As Yannini gets the banner KO as well. Interesting poison choice here. Pigiero decides to poison the food of the biker agent instead of the cup that the wandering agent outside, I want to say Swan, drinks from. This could ultimately save him time though, as Swan might be off cycle and should just have to head for the exit now and just wait. He does have Florida Man KO'd in the side room facility, yes. So this is very much looking like a Pigiero dub for map 4. But
Okay.
Excuse me? What are you doing here?
he's working on the
Mister?
and he is working on the falling object kill for Thames, but
Agent Thames?
he is spotted
Are you there?
and shot at before he gets the kill. I see red guns. I'm not sure if that's
Officer
from
down.
the answer, but
He's sharp, so be
Pigiero,
sharper.
now in the Florida Man disguise, just has to wait for the exit to open up
This is Agent
with
Swan reporting in. We've got no sign of
the
47 yet,
biker
but
agent
I'll let you know if something catches my eye.
He's here.
taking
Has
a
to be.
long time to
Let's
eat
get
here,
comfortable.
and he does drop dead. Pigiero sitting at the exit will pause as he's exiting, and that will be a GG's for Pigiero. With the photo finish window at 45 seconds, I don't believe there is enough time for Yannini to catch up, and it is confirmed that we will have a map 5. We are waiting for Yannini to choose the next map. But in the meantime,
Wow.
And the map is in. Yannini has chosen Sapienza as map 5. This is definitely a good map to choose if you're looking for a match point because of the wide variety of spins that can be spun here. You've got multiple disguises, multiple weapon choices. Overall, a really good map for roulette, and definitely a good map if you're looking for a last-ditch effort to win the match. Remember, this is a first to six match, so if they do tie, it will be a 5-5, and we will still see a map 6. However, with both players on match point, the tensions are high, stakes are even higher. Not as high as they would be in a loser bracket match, should say, but they're still pretty high. We do have the spin arriving in 30 seconds. I think a red plumber spin would be interesting here. Maybe something with the battle axe as well. The spin is in. We have church staff SMG, no pacification for Francesca. Hazmat suit, battle axe for Silvio Caruso. What a spin. Okay, let's go. Someone did recently post a covering glitch that gets you into the basement or the cave pretty fast. That could be good for a hazmat suit, but we will see Pigiero start in the lab anyways. Meanwhile, Yannini starts in 47 Sweet to grab the free church staff disguise. And does shoot the panel out as well to get Silvio headed there to investigate what happened to his telescope. Now the advantage of starting in the cave is that you can automatically set up the virus elimination, possibly even trigger early for isolation on Francesca, but while he is in the cave, he goes ahead to get the cameras out as well. Meanwhile, Yannini is in the church staff disguise, headed towards the Soviet isolation. Does Crowbar open the door? With no one hearing it, so very simple isolation there. For Yannini, Pigiero, on the other hand, working his way towards the battle axe. Once again, we see both players taking a unique strategy approach to the spin.
Francesca DeSantis.
And just like that, Yannini gets the kill on Francesca, just has to box her body. There was close combat heard, and does have red guns still from the Silvio. Pigiero has the battle axe in the briefcase, just has to head back to Silvia's location now, but he will definitely miss the Francesca timing for the first cycle. Yannini is now heading towards the battle axe on his side. Does already have Silvio isolated, but he will have to go down to the caves to get the hazmat suit. Could be a bit of a time-heavy approach. Pigiero dragging the mansion guard he just hit with a briefcase just to be safe. And does already have the virus set up to detonate, as well as the battle axe and the hazmat suit, so the lengthy parts of Pidgey's spin are already completed. Wonder if this will be taken into play in how fast either player completes, or how fast Pidgey completes a spin relative to Yannini. He does start the Silvio ISO now. All the moving parts are in place for Pigiero, but he does have the battle axe, so it is a very even match, I think, at the moment. Yannini using the trank on the mansion guard so he doesn't get spotted exiting, but the other mansion guard walks in at just the wrong moment.
Target down. Next up,
And just like
Francesca
that,
DeSantis.
Silvio is eliminated, but oh no! The chef walks in as Pidgey is holding a body, and we do see a restart on Pidgeot's side. Yannini now in the lead here does still have to grab the hazmat suit though, which could take some time. But unless anything bad happens here, I think that Rip was the nail in Pidgey's coffin, so to say.
Ether's field test. We made it. The virus prototype will be close by. Look for some type of quarantine unit.
Yannini does KO the guard here. And throws a spaghetti can instead of the EMP. Maybe my mistake, maybe on purpose. Who knows? But oh, it was intentional. Scruffy says. Oh, alright.
Command, got a possible 517. Moving into investigation.
Now, in the researcher disguise, does need to grab a key card to access the hazmat suit area.
Command, disregard last message.
the guy on top doesn't have one, you are going to have to get that from another NPC. She does decide to climb back up the pipe to grab the one from the KO'd security guard area that was sitting right there on the table.
Target down. Next up, Sylvia
Pigiero does
Caruso.
have the Francesca kill done. A change of approach now, starting from 47 Suite, it looks like, possibly, or maybe he's starting in the same place, and not really sure I saw, but he does have the church staff disguise, and did get the Francesca kill out of the way first this time. Now, Yannini is in the hazmat suit, and it does have the virus EMP in place, so should be a relatively simple
Virus destroyed. One
way to
target
the
remaining.
Silvio kill now, where he can exit the map. Pigiero now waiting to KO Silvio Caruso
All objectives complete.
in the
Now head towards an exit.
observatory. But Yannini does have the kill done, and it will be a Yannini 6-4 victory pending this exit. GG's from both players. Really great gameplay from both. Just came down to a few unfortunate refs on multiple maps. So now let's take a look at the brackets. This was a round 3 matchup between Yannini and Pigiero. Yannini won 6-4, so he will go on to play our admin of this match, Scruffy, in round 4. Pigiero is not out yet though, and he drops to the loser bracket where he will play. Give me a second. He will play the winner of the loser between Channel Joined and the loser of the Reaper and Parapluie. We do have some more upcoming matches. In about an hour, we have the losers bracket round 2 match between McKeelers and Volcat. In 2 hours from now, we have the winners bracket round 3 match between Gord and Luke.png. And then tomorrow, at about 4 hours from now, that's 4 p.m. Eastern, I want to say 20 Central European, we have a match between Reaper and Parapluie. And then we also have one match scheduled for Sunday at the moment at 3 p.m. Eastern, 19 Central European, between Rommel and Crazy for Daisy. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to Scruffy for adminning. It was a great match to watch. 6-4 victory for Yannini, and a close match as well. And I will see y'all next time. Have a good one.